Hello, this is Mr. Rogers. Welcome. This is a tutorial or a demonstration of Edmodo. Anyway, this is a really cool website, a real cool service. This service can really help teachers build professional learning networks, and it can create a classroom environment where your students can share discussions, posts. You can build a library there. You can poll your students. You can put up quizzes for them to do. And it's really, like I said, it's very, very cool. So let me just show it to you so you can get that sense, play with it a little bit. I'm going to join you up to a group here at Episcopal, and then you can, then I'll add some resources for you to take a look at. First of all, as a teacher, to join, you just click up here, I am a teacher, and fill out this information, username, password, email. I used my school email, and now, since I'm joined to many other professional Edmodo groups, I'm getting in my mail, kind of notifications that, that I have some new things that have come in. So it's nice. You might want to use your email for that. Name, all that. So that's pretty easy. Now, when your students come to the site, they'll click the other button, I am a student. And you'll notice here that the I am a student requires a group code. So that's what you'll get from here. Let me just show you. Here's mine, and let's just look at the group that I've created with you guys. This would be ECS Lower School. This will be a group that we can post to. I'm going to do lots. We can have conversations here, share resources, ideas, and it's all safe. It's all built into one nice package. So what I was telling you about is when the students come in, let's say I'm going to enroll a student in my class or in my group, then up here, this is the name of the group, but they don't need to know that. All they need is this little code here. They just come back here, and then they put the code in, they put their username in, student puts a password. I recommend using maybe this password they use to sign on to the computer. The nice thing here is that email is optional. So if you don't want to use email, that's fine. If they do, that's kind of handy because if you give an assignment or you do a quiz or something like that, then they'll be notified through their email as well as if they sign on to Edmodo. Okay, and that's how they join up. Now, another really cool thing about joining up is that the parents can get on now too. It's really cool. It's a nice new one. The parents sign up. And so what does that require? Well, let's click on that and see what it says. Well, it wants a parent code. Now, the code is tied into the student. So they're really not coming to join your class. They're joining their child. And let me show you how that works. So I come back to Edmodo, and let me go to nobody's joined this yet. They're going to join tomorrow. But let me go to a class here. I do one in the upper school, information technology. And you can see over here I've got a whole bunch of students on the right-hand side. That's where it shows my members. So I've got about 8 student members here. And what you want to do to get the parent codes is just click on Manage. Okay, and in the Manage area, here you can see all the students. And boy, by the way, they just love building little avatars like these. So they'll find them online. Now mine is custom. Through my professional learning network, I found a great site. It's called Clay Yourself. And in Clay Yourself, you can come in here and you can change your eyes and you can put on new hair and you can make your own little clay figure. This is what I used to look like when I was younger. And so, that's kind of fun. But yep, you can see every student here has a avatar that goes with them. But to get the parent code, you come over here to the right where it says parents and printer friendly and click on the parent code spreadsheet. It'll download the spreadsheet, and then you can open that up. Usually opens up in something like Excel. And here you go. So for my student, let's say Kristen Barnes, then I would send this home to the parent and say, well, this is Kristen's code. Now they would get in, and then they'll see all of the Edmodo groups that Kristen has joined. So she might be joined up with me in information technology, but another teacher in the high school may have her in other classes. So the parent can really kind of get involved. They also can add to conversations, and they can be part of what their child is doing at the school. I love that. I think it's really powerful. So that's how you add a parent. Okay, and this is the end of this particular tutorial. I'm going to add some more in a minute. One on joining groups, professional groups. joining some communities, and working with the library, quizzes, polling, those types of things. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.